aborted video attempt. Right. Now one thing I've always noticed that when I read a book, I rarely get more than a few chapters in unless I read it loudly to myself. And this is why I find it hard to concentrate on reading things. So I thought what I'd do is an experiment on YouTube, assuming that, you know, copyright law doesn't extend to reading books I hate, is to do a Jackanory with some Kings of Leon. Totally inappropriate soundtrack for Railway Doves and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Kings of Leon weren't alive when this book came out, most I presume. I wasn't even born when Kings of Leon existed. Playing with the logic of time now, ladies and gentlemen. 1970? No, they wouldn't be. So I thought I'd read aloud. I mean, I've read this book before. And it's a bit, you know, juvenile possibly for a 32-year-old man to be reading children's books, but I don't just read children's books for crying out loud. And I like it because it's like a comment on society and tea. I could read it in a Jamaican accent actually, couldn't I? But I won't. So let's have a little bit. The Fantastic Mr. Fox. We're 3 farmers. Down in the valley there were 3 farms. The owners of these farms had done well. They were rich men. They were also nasty men. All 3 of them were about as nasty and mean as any men you could meet. Obviously he hasn't met most men. Their names were Farmer Boggis, Farmer Bunsen, Farmer Bean. I really should stop interrupting with my own pointless rhetoric, really, shouldn't I? Boggis was a chicken farmer. He kept thousands of chickens. He was enormously fat. This was because he ate 3 boiled chickens smothered with dumplings every day for breakfast, lunch and supper. Bunce was a duck and goose farmer. He kept thousands of ducks and geese. He was a kind of pot-bellied dwarf. He was so short his chin would have been underwater in the shallow end of any swimming pool in the world. His food was donuts and goose livers. He mashed the livers into a disgusting paste and then stuffed the paste into the donuts. This diet gave him a tummy ache and a beastly temper. Bean was a turkey and apple farmer. He kept thousands of turkeys in an orchard full of apple trees. He never ate any food at all. Instead, he drank gallons of strong cider, which he made apples from the apples in his orchard. He was as thin as a pencil and the cleverest of them all. Boggis and Bunsen Bean, one fat, one short, one lean. These horrible crooks, so different in looks, were nonetheless equally mean. This is what the children round about used to sing when they saw them. 2. Mr. Fox. On a hill above the valley there was a wood. In the wood there was a huge tree. Under the tree there was a hole. In the hole lived Mr. Fox and Mrs. Fox and their 4 small foxes. Every evening as soon as it got dark, Mr. Fox would say to Mrs. Fox, "Well, my darling, what shall it be this time? A plump chicken from Boggis, a duck or a goose from Bunce, or a nice turkey from Bean?" And when Mrs. Fox told him what she wanted, Mr. Fox would creep down into the valley in the darkness of the night and help himself. Boggis and Bunce and Bean knew very well what was going on, and it made them wild with rage. They were not men who liked to give anything away, less still did they like anything to be stolen from them. So every night each of them would take his shotgun and hide in a dark place somewhere, on his own farm, hoping to catch the robber. But Mr. Fox was too clever for them. He always approached the farm with the wind blowing in his face, and this meant that if any man were lurking in the shadows ahead, the wind would carry the smell of that man to Mr. Fox's nose from far away. Thus, if Mr. Fox was hiding behind his chicken house number 1, Mr. Fox would smell him out from 50 yards off and quickly change direction, heading for chicken house number 4 at the other end of the farm. "Dang and blast that nosy beast!" cried Boris. "I'd like to rip his guts." Oh, we should do a different voice for each one. "He must be killed!" cried Bean. Yeah, I can't be bothered to do accents. It demands acting skills which I don't have. But you can also, read other books. And that is something that we're going to do next week. This one, Saturday by McKeown, is especially good. It's all about a bloke and his particularly interesting day. A day that lasts for... How many pages is this? And it's 279. Very good book indeed. And I think you'll find that you'll discover interesting stuff in there. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm going to go to sleep now. Bye. As you know, I'm going to eat some fish. Hope you all enjoyed this particularly ramshackle attempt at reading. I certainly did. Bye. You're still there? You are still there, aren't you? Oh goodness me, right. It's good old Kings of Realm, man. How original, Phillips, how bloody original. I should leave that. No! Have fun anyway, I'll see you later. Oh dear.